Who can know the joy of a bird hunter? Part of it has to do with beauty. The season ends with beauty so breathtaking, seems almost sacrilege to attempt to describe. The orange of a February sun, the sky, a cobalt blue.
Up, and this thing drags on. It's been over a year now, and we still have all these questions, and more credibility is being questioned. So again, that is the problem. That's why we need this all exposed.
Right, but you can't blame the institutions for the negativity that you guys are putting on it. The reason that their credibility is in question is because they're continuously assumptions made about them being in bad faith. You said the president believes it's just a few bad apples. Senator, he consistently doesn't say that. He consistently damns the entire institution. Consistently.
First of all, don't put words in my mouth. I said I believe the president believes that the vast majority of people work in the FBI.
I know, but I'm asking you why you think that when he says the opposite all the time. Why are you giving him the benefit of the doubt when he says the opposite?
Because I believe that's exactly true. When Secretary Kelly, for example, restored the morale of CBP and ICE, coming in here, and I listened to General Kelly talk to those folks, and the president has that exact same type of attitude. But again, what we need to do is we need to find out who the bad actors were, exactly what happened. We need to get that out in the public as quickly as possible to bring this to a close.
Right.
Because we have serious issues: North Korea, Iran, Syria, Russia. We have some real problems in this world.
So you want these questions investigated. You do not think they should be the subject matter of a special counsel, though, correct?
I just think the special counsel was appointed too soon because once you have that criminal investigation, it is very difficult, for example, people to come forward. I was really expecting all kinds of informants coming forward. That's we heard if James Comey was going to exonerate Hillary Clinton, we thought there was going to be basically a mini rebellion within the FBI. But because there's a criminal investigation, because people want to protect their jobs, we haven't had that. We're getting some indications now. There's some FBI agents that want to come forward. Please come to my committee. I want to know, because I want to restore the credibility of the FBI and the Department of Justice. That is the goal of my investigation.
Why would FBI agents come forward when the President of the United States is looking to smear as many of them as possible?
Hopefully to tell the truth, so the public can understand exactly what happened and we can get this entire sordid episode behind us.
But why would they have confidence in the process when we're looking at today? You were going to have just your side go in and talk to intelligence officials and get a reckoning of whether or not there was a spy in the campaign when they've already said
Chris,
there wasn't, and all of the institutions are run by Republicans.
You said I have nothing to do with that. But trust me, whistleblowers can come to our committee. We've protected all kinds of whistleblowers coming forward. I am the Senate Oversight Committee. We rely on whistleblowers to get this information out to the public. So please come forward. We will protect you.
Do you think it was wrong for them to try to do this in a one-sided way?
No, listen, I'm glad it's being done in a bipartisan way. I was part of the Gang of 12 that met with President Obama's team in September 2016. That's the way this should occur.
Let me ask you about something else. You have a bill that you believe the president is going to sign into law. It's called the Right to Try legislation. Now, this is very important and has been controversial. It gives terminally ill patients a way to access drugs that are still experimental. A lot of them are often called orphan drugs, where there isn't enough need for them for the companies to want to put them out in a big way. There's not enough profit motive, really. What will this bill do to help those types of people in extremis?
Well, first of all, they have to be drugs that have already passed phase 1, the safety approval of the FDA, and still they're in the approval process, which means the companies think they have enough potential that they're going to spend millions to try and get final approval. But no, Chris, that was a big win for terminally ill patients and their families. It has restored a little bit of freedom, a little bit of hope. So now it's those patients and their doctors that can make that decision to try something when they have no other options. They don't qualify for clinical trials. They've exhausted all other forms of treatment. They are desperate, and we're just returning a little bit of freedom and hope. And by the way, this is a big win for President Trump, too. Had it not been for his public support and private support, I don't think this would have ever passed the House. So, again, this is a big win primarily for those patients that have advocated for it. And listen, I was in the gallery with unfortunately, victims of ALS, Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It was tears and hugs all around when that bill passed the House on Tuesday.
Good for you. Good for all of you down there from finding a way to seek some common ground and act on it and help the American people. Good for you, Senator, and thanks for being on the show as always.
Good luck. Look forward to joining you in the evening.
We'll be there. We'll be getting after it, and I will be calling you frequently. Let's put it that way. Take care, okay. Senator.
Take care.
All right, President Trump has a new target for tariffs, cars. How could it affect your family? CNN Money is next.
Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
I didn't believe it. Again.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
I want to believe it.
Ooh.
I'm not hearing the confidence. Okay, hold the name your price tool. Power of options based on your budget. And...
Ooh, make heaven a place on earth.
My angels.
Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Looking for a hotel that fits your budget? TripAdvisor now searches over 200 sites to find you the hotel you want at the lowest price. Grazie, Gino. Find a price that fits. TripAdvisor.
RPG!
Let's do an ad of a man eating free waffles at Comfort Inn. They taste like victory because he always gets the lowest price on our rooms guaranteed when he books direct at choicehotels.com.
Or just say bada book, bada boom.
Book now at choicehotels.com.
The mattress shopping nightmare is over. Go to Saatva.com. 3 ultra-luxury mattresses at up to 70% less than mattress stores. Free delivery, free setup. Saatva.com. America's online luxury mattress store.
I'm thinking of acquiring a competitor. Is now the right time?
Ask Markham.
Ever wonder where the people with all the answers get all the answers? Ask Markham. Accountants and advisors.
I didn't realize how bad my smile was with fillings and root canals. I had to do something. I looked at partial bridges. I looked at dentures. Out of all the options, Clear Choice was the only choice for me.
At Clear Choice, we bring hope to millions who suffer from missing or failing teeth with dental implants that look, feel, and function like strong, natural teeth.
All the specialists with all the technology they need are in one spot. That makes delivering this 21st century world-class dentistry very easy to do, and we do it in one day.
I can laugh, people crack a joke, and I smile. It was a life-changing thing.
Call today to schedule your free comprehensive consultation and ICAT 3D imaging scan. We'll even talk financing options while you're here.
They not only helped to rebuild my smile, but helped me to rebuild my self-confidence. They really set me free. I mean, look at this smile.
At Clear Choice, you're about to discover what you've been missing all these years. Call Clear Choice today.
IT can grow out of control, disrupting business and taking on a life of its own. It's multi-cloud complexity creating friction and slowing innovation. With software-defined solutions, like HPE OneSphere, you can tame the IT monster. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. Clouds, apps, and insights faster.
CNN Money Now is brought to you by Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. Clouds, apps, and insights faster.
It's time for CNN Money Now. President Trump preparing his next trade battle, cars. threatening tariffs on foreign automobiles and parts. Chief Business Correspondent Christine Romans is in our Money Center with more. What does this mean, Christine?
You know, the Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross, Allison, claims car imports have eroded our auto industry. He plans to investigate if that hurts national security. Now, a similar probe led to steel and aluminum tariffs earlier this year. This follows Trump's promise to U.S. auto workers. He said this: after many decades of losing your jobs to other countries, you have waited long enough, calling the auto industry critical to U.S. strength. The investigation will cover auto parts, as well as cars, SUVs, vans, light. Any tariffs would hit Asian automakers the hardest. About a third of all U.S. car imports are from Asia. And the announcement sparking a big sell-off overnight for the likes of Toyota, Honda, Hyundai. The biggest loser, Mazda, down more than 5%. Mazda does not produce cars in the U.S., but many foreign automakers do have plants here. However, they also export parts and cars to the U.S. from Asia, Mexico, and Canada. Auto tariffs would be the next front for the White House's trade battles, including those ongoing talks with China. This also puts new pressure on Canada and Mexico, you guys. NAFTA talks have stalled. Guess what? Mainly due to auto provisions, Chris.
Christine Romans, appreciate the insight as always. So here's a tease for you. An NBA player tased in a parking dispute. There's video. We will show you what happened. After this, the police forced to apologize. The athlete saying, not enough facts. Next.